Hey, what's going on YouTube? Been a little while since I've done a video, but I did get some cool stuff in the mail today. Cool stuff that I want to show. So I'll start out with this from Kyosho. Nissan Skyline from the Nissan Skyline Mini Car Collection 50th anniversary. There are some awesome cars in this. I would love to just buy the whole collection, and I may at some point do that if I can find it. It shows up on eBay every now and then. I think it's about 300 bucks. But there's a lot of cool stuff here that I like. Some of it I have. And some of these castings I have from different series. But there's a casting, this particular casting that I got, which I have the Konami version of the car. And it's my favorite. So if you watch my videos, you probably know which one I'm talking about. But the Konami Skyline that I have is my favorite Skyline. And so this is the Kyosho version. And I have to say, having gotten this and looking at it up close, that the Kyosho is definitely nicer than the Konami. And I think that's the case. In general, I think Kyosho makes a nicer casting than Konami. However, Konami is still pretty awesome. They do a lot of cool stuff that no one else does, especially like referencing vintage JDM stuff and JNC stuff. So anyways, now that I got this out, the other two cars are out and ready to go, but now that I got this out, it's a 1980 Nissan Skyline 2000 Turbo GT, and it is dope. It is a sick little car, and I think this is the Japan Skyline. So you have your Prince Skyline, you have your Hakosuka Skyline, you have your Kenmari Skyline, your Japan Skyline, and then you get into your what do those start? R31, R32, 33, and 34, up to the GTR. But this is just so cool. So the Konami that I have is the same color, same. I think even the graphics are really, really close. The back end is a little bit different. This one is a little bit nicer. So anyways, a really cool Kyosho Nissan Skyline. I might at some point do a side-by-side, but not today. But it rolls phenomenal. I hate the way I sound when I watch these videos back. That's a word I should stay away from. Anyways, I got two other things. I'll save my favorite for last. This thing is really cool, though. It is... I've already got the package open. It's a green light, so for a lot of you that are sick of the JNC stuff, you may actually like this. This is the coolest thing Greenlight's put out in a while. I think it's like ridiculously cool. I got it today on my lunch and I took it back to work with me and I just kind of stared at it all day while working. Man. So this is it's HD Trucks. Now seeing this, you know exactly what it is, but this is the 1965 Shelby Cobra 427, and it is so sick. It has a plastic base, which is like the Motor World, and this casting has come out in the Motor World numerous times, but never with this level of detail. I mean, these wheels and tires look so good, and just all the detail in general looks really good. That is a really, really good looking car. All your detail is well done. Headlights, the grille, the graphics look amazing on it. They came out real nice. And then your back end. So it looks like the car isn't numbered, which is kind of a bummer. It rolls awesome. And you know, I have to say, the plastic base has never really bothered me all that much, but since I've been collecting Kyosho and Konami, it bothers me even less as long as the rest of the detail is good. I think I'd almost prefer the plastic base. I would prefer a highly detailed car with a plastic base to a average detailed car with a metal base. But anyways, this part here, this piece here is all the hype. I pre-ordered this. I think I paid for this probably 4 months ago. And I totally forgot about it. And then it got deleted out of my purchased items on eBay. I don't know if my wife did that or what. So I couldn't track it. I couldn't even like message the guy to see what the status was. And then I got a notification like on Sunday or Monday that the item shipped. And I was like, hey, that's awesome. I totally forgot about that. Oh, it's delicate. Come on. Wow. That is a delicate piece of die cast getting out of there. So this casting has been out, at least the front part of it, the cab, has been out. It came out Black Bandit. It came out in Running on Empty. It came out in Hitch and Tow. So I guess that would make this number 4. Man, I don't want to break this ramp. But that is not going on there. So that'll just have to do for now. Anyways, so this is the Ford, what is it, the F-100? Oh, it's a F-350 ramp truck. And I have to tell you, this thing is so badass. It looks so good. You know, and I saw on ZA3, this truck is coming out in the new all-terrain series. And it's going to have some awesome Ford graphics with a lift kit. This also has a plastic base. This one's numbered. It's a true dually, which is awesome to get an actual dually. Greenlight, I think, always does that, though, with their dually stuff. A lot of diecast will do, it'll have the appearance of a dually, but it'll be a single wheel and tire. These are actual separate tires. And again, the plastic base really doesn't bother me that much. The whole rest of it is die cast. So, like this, I think that's all die cast. I know this is die cast. The entire cab is die cast. Why is my camera tripping out? What is going on? But anyways, that thing is sick. And my camera's not focusing very well. It's like freaking out, flickering. I don't know, my iPad's been acting up lately. But it looks like, too, and I would have to get another one of these out to verify, but it looks like this has a little bit of a suspension lift compared to the other castings. I don't know, it just looks like it sits a little bit higher. But it rolls really nice. And then you just throw the Cobra on top of the flatbed, which that's kind of odd that it really doesn't fit. Or it fits very snug. But this flatbed would be awesome for a lot of the JNC stuff that I collect. because a lot of that stuff is smaller. It's all true to scale, to the 1:64 scale, but it's a lot smaller than these American cars. So, and it does have opening hood with a detailed engine, but all in all, a very nice piece. You got your side view mirrors. You know, back here you've got your winch and your spotlights. Just an awesome flatbed truck. And I have a feeling these are going to be pretty hot. You know, the Internationals are nice, but you know, sometimes people want something different. And this is going to make a great piece for doing customs and stuff like that. So, very cool. That would make a very cool shop truck for the gas station here. Even the colors match up. But anyways, the last piece that I want to show you, my favorite, probably my favorite piece that I've acquired in a while. It's another J&C car from Konami. It's a very hard to find car. It doesn't come up very often on eBay. And I don't really look anywhere else for stuff like this, only eBay, unless my local source has it, then I get it from him. But this particular casting, he did not have it. These sold out back in the day, and he just doesn't have any left. So I went to the internet, and it was listed, and the price was spot on. I thought it was a really good price compared to what I usually see it for. So I picked it up, and here it is. It's a 1982 Honda Prelude from Konami. So there you go, plastic base, but you have rubber tires with tread, prototypical wheels. So those are the wheels that it would have come with from the factory. Really nice detail here with the grille and the indicators. You have that big plastic bumper that they came with. Got the rocker panel with the plastic molding. It looks really, really good. You've got all the trim around the glass. You got your weather stripping. Whoa, shoot. But the coolest part, glad that landed on its wheels, is these taillights and the back end. That just looks really good. It looks really clean. And Konami did an awesome job. And I was talking to a buddy of mine who collects, and his collection puts mine to shame, especially with stuff like this. This is what he specializes in. And I plan on, in the next couple days, getting the new Tomica Limited Vintage Honda Prelude that's out. And he's like, yeah, when you compare it with the TLV, there will be no comparison. So I'm really looking forward to getting the TLV because the standard for that is really high. I find it hard to believe that the TLV is going to be significantly nicer than this. So if that turns out to be the case, then that'll be awesome. But yeah, this Honda Prelude is really a really cool piece, and it has, this is one of the few Konami pieces that I have that doesn't have sprung suspension. Almost all of the Konami cars do, but my other 1980 Skyline does not. This one does not, and those might be my only two that don't. But man, it sure is a nice looking car. So really cool Honda Prelude, Shelby Cobra 427, an awesome Ford flatbed truck. That all of these roll really nice too. Sometimes with the detailed premium stuff, you don't get the nice rolling cars. So you have to remember these cars, especially with Konami, they were made for the collector. They were not made as toys. They were made as scale models. And so every Konami that I have rolls really nice, though. It's never an issue. And Kyosho's the only brand where from time to time you will have an issue. But Konami and Tomica, you never have issues with the cars rolling. But the other thing, too, with the Konami is they were not made in high numbers. So production on these is really limited. And I think that's probably the same as Kyosho. I don't think they make a whole ton of these cars. So I'm going to talk to him and see if he has any more information about that production runs. But yeah, this Cobra looks fantastic. All of these look fantastic. So anyways, that is the video. I may or may not be back on with another video tonight. I will say this, now that I got this Skyline, this is the last one I was waiting for. I think I'm going to be doing a premium diecast Nissan Skyline video. I have 25 or 30 of them that I would like to review in a video. And then I have another 25 or 30 different Hot Wheels Skylines that I might do another video on. So anyways, that is it. As always, I appreciate you checking out the video. And I hope you enjoy my channel. Or at least enjoy some of the stuff from my channel. But thank you for watching, and stay tuned in the next couple days, because I have a feeling there's going to be some really cool stuff just like this and this. More of that stuff coming. So, and then eventually I'll get bored with it and I'll go back to green light. But I don't know. I'm not getting bored with this stuff to this point. I love it. It's the most fun I've had collecting diecast in the 2 years I've been collecting hardcore. This JDM JNC stuff has, to me, been the most enjoyable, other than like the Hot Wheels, hunting the Hot Wheels stuff. So that's it. Thanks for watching, and I will holler at the next video.